I'm Drew Broussard. I'm the Podcasts Editor here at Literary Hub, and I'm here to show you what's on my TBR. This is my TBR. It's literally a whole shelf, and actually I have more than that. First up, The Unconsoled by Kazuo Ishiguro. I'm really excited for this one. I've never read Annie Marie and Daae, and I feel like I need to rectify that. This past year, I did N+1's book match, and they recommended Vengeance is Mine as the number one pick for me. I'm a bookseller, which means I get a ton of galleys. I'm really excited about Susan Choi's Flashlight, which comes out in June. I also have the new Adrian Tchaikovsky, Days of Shattered Faith. I really love this Tyrant Philosopher series. There's a new Charlie Jane Anders book coming out in August. I love Charlie Jane's work. I've been so looking forward to this. This is Eliza Clark's new story collection, She's Always Hungry. Love this UK Faber cover so much. Speaking of UK editions, I'm always rereading Terry Pratchett's Discworld books. Some of these later books, like Making Money, I only read maybe once, so I'm kind of excited to dive back into these. I'm really stoked for the new Katie Kitamura Audition. I kind of know nothing about it, but I expect it to be icy and strange and challenging. On the Wyndham Campbell Prizes podcast, Michael Kelleher was talking with Olivia Lang about Charlotte Bronte's Villette. I kind of knew nothing about Villette, and listening to the two of them talk about it was amazing. Always fun to have a graphic novel omnibus around. This is Die by Kieran Gillen and Stephanie Hans and Clayton Cowles, but it is RPG inspired, so much so that Kieran Gillen went on to actually create a Die RPG. I also always like to have some nonfiction on the go. It took me about a year and a half to get through David Graeber and David Wengrow's The Dawn of Everything because it just kept blowing my mind. I hope that The Bright Ages by Matthew Gabrielle and David M. Perry is going to do the same thing for me, thinking about the Dark Ages. Astra Taylor, The Age of Insecurity. This was the CBC Massey lecture that Astra gave that she has expanded into a full book. This past Thanksgiving, when I was back home in Pennsylvania, I went to Main Point Books in Wayne. I so loved A Tip for the Hangman, which was Alison Epstein's first novel. This one, Let the Dead Bury the Dead, is a Russian novel, a little bit of magic. I feel like I'm drowning in books, but also that's a nice problem to have.